Hi, this is all about clefs. The G or treble clef, the F or bass clef, and the C clef. But before we come to the clefs themselves, we need to have some lines to put them on. So let's draw the great stave. Start by drawing a coloured line across the middle of the page, and then add 5 black lines above. And put a bar line at the start. And now do the same below the coloured line. The red line is where we put the note middle C, and so it's where we put the C clef, which we can write like this, and which is printed like this. All the notes we can sing fit easily on the great stave, from the lowest bass note to the highest soprano. Everyone can sing middle C, and all orchestral instruments can play it. The great stave has too many lines. Music is written on a stave with 5 lines, and to show which 5 lines have been chosen, we need a clef. The G or treble clef is used for the higher notes. The F or bass clef for the lower notes, and less commonly, the C clef is used for the middle notes. Let's take a closer look at each of these 3 clefs. The G or treble clef is used by the violin, by the flute, oboe and clarinet, the trumpet, and the right hand of the piano. It's the most commonly used clef. It can be helpful to remember that the notes in the 4 spaces spell the word face. From the spaces, it's easy to work out the notes on the lines. The F or bass clef is used by bigger instruments, the cello and double bass, bassoon, the tuba, and the left hand of the piano. For the spaces, remember, all cows eat grass, and from them it's easy to work out the notes on the lines. The C alto clef is used only by the viola. Work out the letters by starting from middle C and going up to G like this, or go from middle C downwards to F like this. You should notice that the bottom line is where we put the F bass clef, and the top line is where we put the G treble clef. The C tenor clef is used by the cello and bassoon for higher notes. It's very similar to the C alto clef. You can work out the letters by starting from middle C and going down to the low D. Often we need to change a note from one clef to another. Here are some examples. You can write the note E in the treble clef like this in the alto and bass clef. You can write bass clef G like this in the alto and treble clef. You can write alto clef A flat like this in the bass and treble clef. You can write tenor clef A like this in the bass and treble clef. And finally, you can write treble clef F sharp like this in the tenor and bass clef. And that is all about clefs.